We're back.
We exist
We
in
do.
the digital sphere once more.
For now.
My compatriots. We are here.
Yes.
We haven't done anything since we beat En Sabanur.
Nope.
Like at all.
No.
That was like a month ago.
That was like a month ago.
I mean, you guys haven't seen it. If you're watching this right now, which we have 0 viewers, so not worried about that. And you've watched our YouTube videos and you're a frequent flyer. We haven't technically beat En Sabanur yet.
Nope.
That won't happen until
Spoiler
next
alert.
Monday.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
But if you're watching, if you're watching this, it will actually happen in 2 days.
Dos. Do.
Let me double check that. Time is a fickle mistress. Yes. Because we're doing this on a Thursday, and I'm going to upload this for release on a Saturday. And then there will be an uprising.
I'm worried about an uprising.
Is anyone else worried about an uprising?
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Nightcrawler.
Pretty excited about that.
Apparently around here, and we are in the Idaho area. Idaho area. There are enough of us. There to be an area.
There's a few. There's pockets.
I called our local game shop that we use, which is just one of quite a few around us.
Yeah.
And asked if they had the Nightcrawler pack because it wasn't showing up on their website. And the employee was like, well, we had 8 of them, and now we have 1. So I'm going to put it behind the desk. And was very, very nice about it. And Brianna went over and picked it up. So
I did.
we actually have it to do things.
I risked my personal self in my adventure to acquire it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was Friday night. We all know what Friday night means. Pokemon.
It's not Friday night.
It was Thursday night.
Yeah.
Thursday night is, I think it's Commander or Draft. It's going to be
It was busy. That's all I know.
It was busy. Yeah. But yeah, so we got Nightcrawler, and we're gonna check this out. Nightcrawler was like one of my favorite heroes growing up.
He's pretty cool.
Nightcrawler and Gambit, I would say, were a couple. I had one of my childhood friends really loved Wolverine, and it almost came to blows one time when I told him that Wolverine was pansy and that Gambit could take him in any fight.
Them are fighting words.
They were fighting words. When you're 12 and a boy, almost everything's fighting words. So. Oh, there's a sticker.
I was like,
I forgot how to open these.
It's been a while.
Jubilee.
Yeah.
So we've got this, and then we've got Magneto, and then
when does Magneto come out?
December.
Yeah.
And then we don't have anything until the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign box was announced. Well, I saw it for the first time today. It very well could be like years old.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard about it today because of Clay. So I'm very excited about it, though.
Yeah.
It looks pretty awesome. I'm excited for a Maria Hill hero pack. Nick Fury as a hero, I think will be really fun. So.
Ooh. There's a term called tuck.
Tuck. What does that mean?
When an ability tells you to tuck a card under another card, place the tucked card face up under the other card. The tucked card is not in play. There was a lot of tucking terms in there.
Tuck. What does that mean, though? How would that work?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean? Ooh, I like the poster on the back. The picture on the back is cool.
And then they have the keyword alliance, which, if you don't know, the keyword alliance means that multiple players can pay for that card.
Ooh.
It's a pretty cool keyword.
That's right. That was in Jubilee and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah. That'll be nice.
We'll see We will see. I don't think this comes with any aspect cards. I believe this comes with
Characters.
just this extra. Yeah, a new Nemesis set.
Mm.
Oh, no. Just a Nemesis set. So, new cards that can be added to any Marvel Champions Heroes deck. So,
Yeah.
we
They
will see what we have.
they recommend a protection aspect for Nightcrawler, which we
Okay.
haven't played much with protection.
So, we've got Nightcrawler. We'll start with Alter Ego. Kurt Wagner.
Wagner.
3 recovery. 6 hand size, 9 hit points. Action, search your deck for a copy of Bamf
Bamf.
and add it to your hand. Limit once per round.
That's nice.
Okay. Then he flips to Nightcrawler. 2 thwart, 1 attack, 3 defense. Hand size 5, so only goes down 1.
It's not bad.
Rapid
great.
teleportation. Spend 1 resource of any type. Return a copy of Bamf from your discard pile to your hand.
Ooh. That
So
could be
you
handy.
can Bamf twice. No matter what.
Cool.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Okay, we will find out what Bamf is in a minute. Then we have Day Tripper. Nightcrawler, Day Tripper. Which is Nightcrawler's signature ally, Amanda Sefton. 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 hit points, 2 cost. It's a lot of 2s.
That was a lot of 2s.
That's a pretty solid ally, though.
Yeah, 2/2/2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. After Day Tripper enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Bamf
Bamf.
and attach it to an enemy. Deal 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of Bamf attached.
Mm.
Okay. Then we have Kurt's Chapel, which is his support location. Gives him +1 recovery. I don't know how I feel about that.
+1 recovery, huh?
After you make a basic recovery, exhaust Kurt's Chapel and choose a player. That player draws a card. It only costs 1, but I feel underwhelmed by this. Because I feel like you don't want to be in
An
Alter
Alter
Ego
Ego?
4.
Maybe
Maybe
you
there's some
do,
support cards.
especially since like the Bamf thing happens, like from his alter ego and also from his
Maybe.
X-Men phase.
Then we've got his Cutlasses. Counts as 2 restricted cards. Gives them +1 attack, +1 defense, and retaliate 1. Okay.
2
Prehensile
restricted cards.
Tail.
What does that mean again? 2 restricted cards.
I think you can only have like 3 restricted cards total.
In play. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a limit to the number of restricted cards.
Okay. So I said it gives him +1 to attack and defense, and the retaliation is nice too.
Okay. Then we've got Prehensile Tail.
Ooh.
You can control 1 additional upgrade that has a restricted keyword.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Exhaust it, generate a wild for an event. That's
Sounds
nice.
fun. I like it.
Then we got our Bamfs.
Bam!
You can read those.
All right, so attached to an enemy. It's a hero interrupt on a defense. When attached enemy attacks, discard this card. Declare Nightcrawler as the defender without exhausting him.
Okay. So Nightcrawler's got taunt.
Yeah. Nice. Yep. An elusive? Be more elusive, right?
Well, taunt's a catch-all term for
Mm.
making things attack him.
Okay. Yeah.
That's very cool.
So you could potentially do that 3 times on your turn.
Mm-hmm. And there are 3 of them in, so
And 0 cost. It's nice.
yeah. Then we've got Port and Punch.
Port and punch.
A 2-cost attack. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to each enemy with Bamf attached. So you could
Wail on some people.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Teleport drop. It's a 2-cost event. Superpower. Hero action is an attack. Discard a copy of BAMF from an enemy and deal 8 damage to that enemy and stun it.
That seems like a lot.
And the flavor text is, when you look like a demon, it can be tempting to play the part.
2 cost 8 damage?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty cool.
That's real good. That's real good.
I was hoping for something like that too, because like, why wouldn't you? So.
Then we've got Scout Ahead, which is the thwart side of Port Punch. It's a thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. You may discard a copy of BAMF from your hand to remove 3 threat from another scheme.
Ooh. 1 cost was that bad?
Yeah.
Remove 6.
That one looks fun.
Port Away. So it's a superpower, 0 cost event. Discard a copy of BAMF from your hand, change forms, and ready your identity.
Okay.
That's cool. So you could recover and basically flip and ready and attack and do whatever again.
Yeah.
So.
That's good.
Yeah.
Then we've got his final signature cards. Tally Ho. It's got 2 of them. It's a defense superpower. I would also like to point out that a lot of its cards are superpowers.
Yes.
Which means Deft Focus is real good in this deck. And if there's not one, you should be adding it to this. Hero Response Defense. After BAMF makes Nightcrawler the defender of an attack, return that copy of BAMF to your hand. Deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. That's a 1 cost event.
Wow. I like it. Nightcrawler seems like a really fun character to play.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they've captured the spirit of Nightcrawler here.
Yeah.
Just bouncing around.
Stab. Poof. Drop. Poof.
Yep. Okay, and then we've got his protection stuff. We're just going to go ahead and say he's got the 3 double resources, which we would all expect. I do not see a copy. Was Deft Focus only allowable for Mystics?
I don't remember Deft Focus
It
like
might
at
only
all,
be
so
allowable for Mystics. So we'll go ahead and start with Rogue, which is a protection ally. 4 cost for 2/2/3. Again, a 2/2/2
for 2.
for 2 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Action, deal 1 damage to another friendly character. Until the end of the round, Rogue gains each of that character's traits and adds that character's printed thwart and attack to her matching powers.
Ooh.
So adds them.
Yeah.
Okay, that can be real good.
That can be real good. If you play it right.
Yeah, because it only takes 1 consequential off of each.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. North Star is another protection ally. 3 cost for a 1/2/3. So 1 thwart to attack, 3 hit points. When a boost card is turned face up during an attack, deal 1 damage to North Star. Cancel all boost icons on that card.
Cancel boost icons. I like it.
Yeah.
Boost
not,
icons
not
or
a boost ability, the boost icon.
Right.
So 1 damage to eat a 3 boost doesn't seem bad.
No.
Could do that multiple times.
Yeah.
Then we've got 3 Change of Fortunes, which are an upgrade. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. After you defeat an enemy during the villain phase, exhaust this card and draw 2 cards.
Ooh, I like drawing.
So it doesn't go away.
You exhaust it.
You just exhaust it.
Nice. Like that idea.
Yeah. I mean, how often are you actually going to do that? Not often. But it could be very useful.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got Under Control, which is a 0 cost upgrade to attach to a minion, max 1 per minion. After a hero defends against attached minion, After a hero defends against attached minion's attack and takes no damage, deal 4 damage to attached minion. That's a real good pair.
Yeah. 0 cost and 1 cost, and you can draw 2 cards.
I feel like that needs a voice.
Come get me, bub. It's a tactic. So you discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play engage with you, heal 3 damage from your identity, and give your identity a tough status card. It's got Wolverine on it, and I think it's perfect. Like, so that's awesome. So it's like your what was that one where you used to find minions for you to fight?
Oh yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
that one, but better. Because you heal 3 and then you get a tough. So, yeah. That's cool. Also 0 cost.
Which, yeah, is real good. Then we've got Powerful Punch, which is a 2 cost event. Hero Interrupt, it's an attack/defense, so if you're stunned, it won't work. When an enemy initiates an attack, deal 4 damage to that enemy.
Deal 4 damage?
That can be real good against, like, knocking out a high attack minion.
Yeah.
Like, that's real good.
That is real good.
You can have all the Wolverine cards.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. How do you say that word? Riposte? Riposte? Riposte.
Just riposte.
It's 1 a cost event.
Riposta.
Defense. So it's a hero interrupt. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for that attack. If you take no damage from that attack, deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Especially considering if you've got the cutlasses out.
Mm-hmm.
Nightcrawler has 4 defense.
Yeah.
So +2 is 6.
Yeah.
There aren't very many attacks that are
gonna be able to get through that.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if it's like
especially if you've got North Star out.
Yeah, even if it's like a piercing or anything like that, it's still not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Especially if you've got North Star out.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Then we've got 2 powers of protection. We all know what those are. It's a double resource. Wild resource if you're paying for a protection.
Nice. It's got Colossus stopping a car on it. I like it.
Yeah, then we've got a side scheme, which, in case you aren't aware, the newer hero packs all have a player side scheme in them. That seems to be the new thing. It's 1 cost. It's called Astonishing X-Men. Victory 0. After an X-Men character defends against an enemy attack and takes no damage, remove 1 threat from the scheme. When defeated, stun and confuse each enemy in play. And it's got 5 threat on it.
And that could potentially do really, really awesome.
Or be garbage.
Yeah.
See that? I think a lot of our view on cards can be colored by the fact that we play with standard 2.
Yeah, because you have to get 2 things. Actually,
2.
Yeah, 2 things on them in order for it to actually take effect.
And we just don't play status characters.
Yeah. I mean, there would be different heroes that we could play if we actually wanted to take advantage of that would be able to utilize it, but we just never have. I think it's always been like an afterthought when we have played them.
That's real cool.
Ooh, Gambit as an ally. Let's see. 3 cost and X for attack and thwart, where X is the number of boost icons on the card under Gambit. So after Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards in the encounter deck and tuck one of them under him so that so only the boost field is visible. So you're using his power against him, which is exactly what you would want from Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the tuck keyword.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Also, a good way to keep a card out of play.
Yes.
Because guess what happens when Gambit leaves?
That card gets
The top
discarded.
card just goes into the discard pile.
Yeah.
So you've lost nothing and potentially gotten rid of Overwhelming Force or
Yeah.
a 4 boost card. Like, can you imagine just tucking a 4 boost card?
Yeah. I wonder if there's any way for you to be able to tuck an additional card. Probably not.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I doubt it too. It'd be way too powerful.
Final card in the deck is Moira McTaggart, which is a 2-cost support.
Mora.
It's a persona. Play only if your identity has the mutant trait.
Bingo.
Response: after a mutant alter ego changes into hero form, exhaust Moira McTaggart, that hero's controller draws 1 card.
I like drawing cards.
Yeah. There's some card drawing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we are on to the Nemesis set. Well, first we have the obligation.
Crisis of Faith. So you may flip to alter ego form and then choose to exhaust Kurt Wagner, remove Crisis of Faith from the game,
Okay.
or discard each attack and defense event from your hand to discard this obligation. That seems like the second one seems real terrible.
Yeah, considering Banff as a defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully you can exhaust your character. Like, hopefully you're in a position where you can exhaust him instead.
The problem is he's going to be defending a lot.
Yeah.
So this is actually like pretty problematic.
Yeah.
That's like a pretty solid obligation. I feel like that one.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Nova's is the same way. Like, it hurts.
It does, but like I feel like with Novas, it can kind of hang out.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's an instant thing that you have to resolve.
Well, yeah, and like, but it like kills you for a turn.
Yeah. Like,
So,
I mean, it's not great with Nova, but like you have like, oh, I can't exhaust this round, so I'll wait. And
Yeah.
then, but with this one, you have to do it.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Because it could come back around to you.
Yeah, you're losing a turn either way.
Mm-hmm.
And then his nemesis is Azazel.
Ooh, Azazel.
2 scheme, 3 attack, 3 hit points. Has quick strike. Azazel cannot have upgrades attached. A boost is to deal it to Kurt Wagner player as a face down encounter card. So, I mean, it's a whatever. Let's see if things get.
Isn't in some of the lore, I guess, isn't Azazel like his dad or something?
I think so. But the thing about not having upgrades attached is everybody, Banff. Banff can't touch him.
Yeah. Which makes sense because it's Azazel.
Yeah.
So, but still, I don't like it.
So yeah.
Yeah.
The Nemesis side scheme is called Brimstone Dimension. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme finds Azazel and deals them to themselves as face down encounter card. That's pretty cool.
Also means you can't do the under control on him either.
Gives an extra encounter card and has 3 boost icons. So yeah. Then we have Azazel's Sword, which is an attachment, not an upgrade. Attached to Azazel, otherwise attached to the villain. Gives them +1 attack, and attached enemies' attacks gain piercing. After attached enemy attacks you, discard 1 random card from your hand to discard this card. Ew, no.
No, I don't like that.
No.
No. No. No.
And then we've got 2 copies of Brimstone Strike, which is a treachery. When revealed alter ego, find Azazel and reveal him. He schemes. When revealed hero, find Azazel and reveal him. Okay. And they have 1 boost icon each.
But when you reveal him, he's also got quick strike, so he's going to attack you.
Exactly. So they didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty solid Nemesis set. I feel like it's very thematic.
Yes.
And I feel like it's actually making your Nemesis feel like your Nemesis.
Yeah.
Because the Nemesis is directly canceling out
Your powers.
Nightcrawler's powers.
Yeah. Because you can also not use Under Control on him, because it's an upgrade, which means that if you defend against him, you can't just deal 4 damage to him right off the bat. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Have to fight him the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
In fisticuffs.
Yeah, because, like, none of the damage is really going to do a whole lot. There's not much there, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want Gambit out. With a 3 boost.
Yep, pretty much. Or Rogue out.
Yeah, Rogue is awesome. Rogue actually sounds pretty awesome. Rogue could be really awesome.
So, as far as Nightcrawler's core pack, which are his signature cards and the Nemesis, I feel like they hit it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a pretty solid situation. I think this is a good starter deck. I feel like everything they put into the starter deck as far as protection actually fits what Nightcrawler seems to want to do, and is taking Nightcrawler's strengths and enhancing them. However, I will say this: I'm concerned about the weaknesses. There's like some real good, you can handle minions, and you'll be able to defend a lot. But those schemes are going to wreck you.
Yeah. See, nothing really enhances his thwarting. It's like this one does its attacking. I think that's...
And I mean, he's got a base too, but...
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody? Like there aren't very many heroes who only thwart for 1.
Yeah.
Almost everybody thwarts for 2.
Yeah.
Nova
being the exception. One of the exceptions.
But Nova has 3 cards that just remove 3 threat instant.
Right. Yeah.
That are basically the same thing as Scout Ahead, and he's only got 2 copies of Scout Ahead. So...
Yeah.
And that's it.
Because there was one card that did something like remove 3 from one, and then if you spend something else, remove 3 from the other.
If you discard a copy of BAMF from your hand, you can remove 3 threat from another scheme. Which is cool. 6 threat for 1, and a discard is pretty decent, but that's basically 6 threat for 2. But you can do that twice per cycle, because there's nothing to pull that back in.
Yeah.
So you're kind of relying on allies to do
the thwarting.
The majority of your thwarting.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be defending a lot.
With the allies in this deck is not bad.
I guess with BAMF, you aren't technically exhausting, so you're defending and then you're thwarting for 2. But if you need to be punching down some minions or something like that.
He's definitely more of a fighter.
Yeah.
So you'd have to retool his deck quite a bit.
Yes.
To get him to a thwarting capability. That's worth it.
Definitely. This is definitely not something I would not try and take this deck solo.
No.
Anymore. I'm not sure I'd even play this deck with a 2-player game.
Your second player would have to be a thwarting.
Yeah, your
powerhouse.
second player would have to be Justice, like hardcore Justice.
But yeah. And I think we've only tried to play a protection aspect once.
A couple of times.
With Black Widow. Was the only one I can recall.
No, we played it a couple of... Because I played it with Quicksilver, too. We tested out Quicksilver.
I didn't realize Quicksilver was protection, too. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
But this one almost seemed... I don't remember the other ones, but this one seems like a good protection mix, for sure. And I think because Nightcrawler can ready again, that will definitely help.
Yeah, I feel like there's some definite versatility. I feel like Nightcrawler's strength is the fact that Nightcrawler can stay in hero form so long because of the BAMFs and the high defense and everything like that, that you wouldn't have to worry about a lot of thwarting. But I'm not sure you could get the villain dead before.
Thwarting got out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I don't think Nightcrawler is the best solo hero.
Yeah.
Basically. And I know not many people play solo, but I like to start there. Multiplayer though, like if you're 3 or 4 handed,
Yeah, you have one
I
protection.
think this is a real good hero.
He'd be real fun.
Yeah. For 3 and 4 player boats.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nightcrawler can kind of be an MVP then, because he can keep your other heroes in hero form a lot longer than they would normally be able to.
Yeah.
And provide a lot of good support.
And
Which is really what Nightcrawler does thematically. So,
yeah.
Big fan. Fan. So, I think the protection cards there are good additions to the pool. I really like Change of Fortune. I think that can be a really good card.
Yeah. I think that's one that you want to get out early, so you can take advantage of it for as long as you can.
Yeah. Especially with things like Powerful Punch and Riposte.
You could easily take advantage of it. So, no, I like it. I like Gambit's little response. I think that's real fun, very thematic for him.
Yeah.
So,
I liked the Jubilee pack, and I felt like the Jubilee pack was as thematic as this. I think I'm more excited to play Nightcrawler than Jubilee, though.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait for Magneto. I'm so excited to see that.
I'm interested to see what happens with Magneto's deck. So
this does come with some extras.
Extras?
Yep. So we've got 3 aggression cards and 3 justice cards. There are 3 copies of the same card. Our first one is of the aggression aspect. It's a 1-cost event called Combine Forces. It has Alliance. 1 cost for Alliance. Interesting, you say. Exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character. Defeat a non-elite minion. Okay.
Non-elite, though. I'm wondering, I don't know. How I feel about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think anything that just straight up defeats is always non-elite. Because it would almost have to be.
Or else it would be way too powerful.
Okay. This card has a real cool name. It's a 1-cost justice event called Gunboat Diplomacy.
Nice.
It also has.
I can imagine what it does.
It's a hero action, attack/thwart. Exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character. Remove X threat from among schemes in play, and deal X damage among enemies in play, where X is the combined thwart of the 2 exhausted characters.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, if you Ultroned up with Desperate Defense and
Desperate Measures and
I really enjoy the name Gunboat Diplomacy.
Honorary X-Men. Some,
yeah.
Yeah.
Gunboat Diplomacy. That's great. Less exciting than the other 2 Alliance cards we got in Jubilee.
Yeah, I don't remember what those were either.
But I like this one. I like Gunboat Diplomacy. I feel like that's a good card.
That name is fun.
I feel like it's not a 3 include. I feel like that's a 1 include.
Yeah. If you're looking for a filler and you're not quite settled on one card or the other. Yeah.
I don't know about Combined Forces. I can see it having uses occasionally in specific scenarios, but I think overall it's a pass.
I feel like
I don't see it getting used.
I feel like it'd almost be better if it did the same thing as Gunboat Diplomacy, had it strengthen the attack than rather just defeat. I would like that better. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of meh.
Yeah.
And then we have a new modular set called the Crazy Gang.
Nice.
Starts with a side scheme. Forced response after a non-elite minion schemes against a player, deal that minion to that player as a face-down encounter card. That's cool.
Okay.
Then, if there's more than one player in the game, pass that face-down encounter.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right. Then, if there's more than one player in the game, pass that face-down encounter card to the next player. That's crazy!
You just pass them down the line.
So, if one schemes, you deal it to the player, and then it passes. That's cool. And it's got a boost icon. And it's 2 per player. Then we've got some minions. We have Queen of Hearts. 0 scheme, 1 attack, 4 hit points. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Crazy Gang side scheme and reveal it. If it is already in play, deal yourself a face-down encounter card. Off with his head.
Off with his head.
Then we have Jester. Minion. 0 scheme, 1 attack, 5 hit points. When revealed, you are confused. If you are already confused, discard a support you control. Flavor text is, I'll kick you in the face with fun. It's got 1 boost. Executioner. 0 scheme, 2 attack, 4 hit points. When revealed, Executioner attacks the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. If this attack defeats an ally, remove that ally from the game.
Oh. RFG from... Ooh.
The Queen of Hearts keeps him busy with her catchphrase. We have Tweedledope. 0 scheme, 2 attack, 6 hit points. He's a brute. When revealed, you are stunned. If you were already stunned, discard an upgrade you control.
I don't like those.
And he has no boost. He's just got a star. That's weird. He shouldn't have one unless he's got a specific boost. Feels like a misprint. And then finally, we have the Treachery off with his head. When revealed, each minion activates against the player it is engaged with. If no minion activates this way, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and reveal that minion.
Get through the counter deck real fast.
And the flavor text is, it's basically all she ever said. Okay, this situation could get real annoying real fast.
Yeah.
Like, real fast.
Yep.
Kind of dig it, though. It's kind of fun.
It looks like it could be very fun and annoying. You'd have to handle them very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not chumps. Like,
No.
they're...
There's no 2 hit points there.
No. So...
You're going to have to work to kill the Jester or Tweedledope.
Tweedledope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a solid modular set.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of modular sets, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like this one is definitely like a modular set, though. Very niche. It's a very niche situation with very niche villains that aren't really going to fit in anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them, I'm like, you guys should have made like a scenario deck with this villain. But these guys, yeah, just like, they're fine. It's like the Beastie Boys or, things like that.
Yeah.
Overall, I think this is a good pack. If I'm rating it, to be completely honest, even with my love of Nightcrawler, I would say this is lower on the list of must-buys than a lot of other packs. I feel like this is a solid middle of the road. Like, this doesn't have a whole lot of cards that you're definitely, like, clamoring to use with other heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like any of these cards are on the scale of Go for Champions or Moon Girl for sure. They aren't on that end of the spectrum. Or like some of the Spider-Verse hero packs had some really like sweet cards in them, but I don't feel like you'd be disappointed in this pack at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like if anything, Gambit would probably be one of your go-tos. Gambit and Moira would probably be go-tos for your X-Men suites. The Gunboat Diplomacy and Combined Forces, I don't think that those are worthy of buying a hero pack for. So I'm going to say this is one that I would say get if you really like Nightcrawler or you're looking at completing your collection.
Yeah, I can see that.
If you're starting out with the game, looking to pick up some hero packs, I probably wouldn't choose this one first unless you really like Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Just because, like, if you're looking at picking up into the X-Men phase, X-23, Wolverine, Iceman all exist. I feel like those are all very, very solid heroes. Magneto's coming soon. Very curious how that's going.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's like magnet counters of some sort. Like I'm hoping we get like some counters.
That'd be good.
Stuff.
Yeah. I was thinking of something similar to that, but I couldn't figure out what the term was for it. So, but that would be good.
Yeah.
So.
And I believe, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. No, I am. This is the first time we will have a hero who is also a villain. We're going to need some rules clarity. Because we've had allies who are the same as heroes, and allies who are the same as villains, and we have a ruling on that. But what happens if you wanted to play Magneto
against Magneto? Yeah. Because I was trying to think like Venom. Like there's a character pack of Venom. Isn't there?
Oh, there is. That's right.
We do fight Venom in one of the Spider-Man ones.
That's true. I'd forgotten.
But I don't remember what the ruling was in that one.
I don't remember either. I had forgotten about that. Good catch.
Yeah. That's the only one I could think of that has maybe been in the same situation. And I don't know what they did with that one.
Let's look.
So. But. It'll be fun. I wonder if they'll, like, I don't know, because, like, Magneto's going to be, like, is it going to be, like, White Magneto or whatever it is? Or just Magneto?
Okay, you only run up against the rules if both the hero and alter ego are the same. So...
Are they not the same? I guess that's true because we've talked about, I think at one point we had Ant-Man and Wasp
and
situation.
Nebula versus Nebula.
Oh, yeah. But they are the same, right? Those ones? And Eddie Brock is still Venom?
Well, it's Eddie Brock Venom versus Flash Thompson Venom.
Oh. But Magneto's always Magneto. Right? Like he's Eric?
Yeah, he's always Eric Lynch.
So you just wouldn't be able to play Magneto against Magneto.
The villain technically doesn't have a subtitle. So. Yeah. So that's right. It is the subheading. You could play a Captain Marvel that's not Carol Danvers Captain Marvel with Captain Marvel Carol Danvers. But I wonder how that is going to work because it's always Eric. Like Magneto is Eric. That's
There's
it.
No alter.
This isn't some Spider-Verse situation. This is the X-Men. So
yeah, because I think we did do something with, like, each of us had an ally that was the Wasp, but yours was like one and mine was the other. So we were able to have them both out at the same time. So, man, that was a while ago.
It's been a few years since we've encountered this problem.
But yeah, Eric is Magneto. Like, there's no other Magneto.
Yeah.
So, I guess you just wouldn't be able to play him against Magneto.
But that doesn't make sense. Like, that seems like they may be adjusting the unique rules for that, I would hope.
Maybe there's some other, like, mini rule that you have to have if you're going to be playing him in that situation.
Yeah.
So,
campaign box announcement, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. How excited are you?
I'm pretty excited. I hope that one of the characters is Agent Coulson, because I love Agent Coulson.
I'm gonna step out on a limb here for all of our viewers, and say Agent Coulson.
Yay! Very excited for
I
it.
doubt Agent Coulson will be in the campaign box.
No, it's Maria Hill and Nick Fury who are going to be in the box.
I didn't even read that one.
Yeah, so it's Maria Hill and Nick Fury, and Maria Hill's going to be a leadership aspect, and Nick Fury's going to be a justice.
I love Maria Hill.
Yeah, Maria Hill's awesome
Very
too.
excited.
I mean, who doesn't love Colby Smulders? I know it's none, but that's the way my brain works. So, but yeah, so I'm excited for Maria Hill. I'm very excited. Fingers crossed, Coulson. I honestly don't know who else would be in it.
Oh my gosh. How am I blanking on her name right now? Cap's girlfriend.
Oh, Peggy? Ooh, that'd be fun. Carter?
Agent Carter.
Ooh, that would be fun. I would, yeah, I like her too.
Agent Carter or Agent Carter's granddaughter or like...
Yeah. So, Agent Carter's granddaughter.
You know what would be nice is if we got Mockingbird as a S.H.I.E.L.D. hero to eliminate the 12,000 Mockingbird allies we have in the collection.
That'd be fun too. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And like, you know, I don't know. But it'd be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes.
I am also very excited, and I'm also excited because there are a lot of S.H.I.E.L.D. specific cards that already exist that like just got so much cooler.
Yeah.
So, and this gives me hope for like a Guardians box.
Yes.
Let's give us a Guardians box.
Yeah.
Defenders. And please give us a Defenders box.
Yeah. And a Champions.
Wait, Guardians. No, I said Guardians.
You did say Guardians. Okay.
We have a Guardians box.
We do. I was like, there's actually two.
Least favorite box.
There's actually two, aren't there? Two Guardians? Just one Guardian? I guess the one after that was like an Avengers one again. Okay. It was Red Skull and then the Most Wanted and then the Thanos one.
Yeah, the Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
Set.
Okay.
No, I was thinking Champions.
Yeah.
Champions and street level and Defenders.
Yeah.
All those would be amazing.
Because when I was reading about the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it looks like it's going to be against, like they talked about AIM being part of it, like the story.
Cool.
And Modok? Yeah. He's going to be in it. And then Thunderbolts are going to be like a villain scenario.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Digging it. I'm digging it.
So.
Excited? Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if they could make like a box where you're
like
kind of like
March,
anti-hero.
Right?
February. Yeah. But like I'm thinking like Thunderbolts for instance. Like it'd be fun if they made those like a hero pack and you kind of cause chaos without knowing you're causing chaos.
That would be very Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
I like it. But yeah, we'll be back with our pack reviews in a couple of months with Magneto.
Yeah.
Hope you found this valuable in some way. Yeah. And
Indeed.
Just go
watch Marvels.
Yeah, go watch Marvels. Go watch Miss Marvel and the Marvels while playing Marvel Champions.
watch Captain Marvel, and then Miss Marvel, and then watch Marvels, and play Marvel Champions.
It really does sound like the best. Actually, technically, if you want to get into it, if you watch Captain Marvel, then WandaVision, and then Miss Marvel.
Yeah, because
Because
then you get
WandaVision
Spectrum.
gets you part of Rambo's origin story, and then you can watch the Marvels.
Yeah,
And then you can write a letter to Disney.
and then you can watch Agatha, because why not?
Yeah, I haven't started that yet.
I haven't either,
Oh.
but I love her,
I do too.
so it's gonna happen sooner than later, probably, which is high praise in my realm.
Yeah.
So
Go read some comic books too.
sure, if you feel like it,
Get on a wiki
You know-
page. Learn about this stuff.
do what you feel.
Yeah. You do you.
Don't let us pressure you.
All right, that's it for us. Later, Gators.
Toodles, poodles.
Ling and Ritter are the righteous choice for president. They will give you a voice and make you their number one choice. Tried and true through the red, white, and blue, fighting for America. Vote Ling and Ritter for your country's success. Vote Ling and Ritter, you want the best.